Hey Collective, how are you all today? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We appreciate and love you guys so much. Where'd you go? She went in there. She'll probably be in here in a minute. Alright, let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy for today. What do we need to know about today, Spirit? Got the Seven of Swords. So we got a criminal, someone who's deceptive, a thief, someone being sneaky. Got the Eight of Wands. Communication, quick communication, something fast and rapid coming in. Energetic backfire. 78, 87. Aquarius and Sagittarius energy. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy, a home, a property, a legacy, family, structure, wealth, inheritance. We've got a King of Swords on the bottom. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone could be in law enforcement. Someone could have an official position in their job. Very intelligent. Trustworthy. By the book. Honest. Integrity. Control. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Got the Chariot. Someone's doing something sneaky while they're out traveling around. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Criminals trying to have positive movement forward. We got the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Communicating about some kind of investment, communication about wanting something to come to fruition while they're out traveling around, being deceptive and sneaky. Someone's goal is to have a Ten of Pentacles here. Clarify this King of Swords. We've got the Five of Swords. Chariot is Cancer, Seven of Pentacles is Taurus, Two of Wands is Aries, the Five of Wands is Aquarius. Conflict, strife, someone's defeated here. We've got the World, completion of a cycle. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. So we've got a completion of a cycle coming in here. Something could be online, something could be on the internet, something could happen while someone's driving. I just saw a high-speed chase in my mind. A criminal in their vehicle could be driving like really fast with the Eight of Wands. Wanting something to progress forward. They've been working really hard on something regarding their home, their stability in their home. Their goal is to maintain this Ten of Pentacles, but they're in trouble with the King of Swords energy. Someone could be a soldier. But something is complete. Something's complete now. Clarify the Seven of Swords. We got imprisonment. So a criminal is going to jail. So this Chariot could be getting ready to take somebody to jail. Clarify the Chariot. We got unbothered and it came out in reverse. So someone's going to be really upset. They're going to be bothered by this. Someone's car could get impounded. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Something very rapid and fast. Got a health concern and it came out in reverse. Guess it doesn't matter about someone's health. They're still going to prison. On Seven of Pentacles, we've got a message here. So this Eight of Wands could be a message about someone's health. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Got a sweetheart. Clarify the Two of Wands. A child. Someone's child has a goal here with a sweetheart, or someone, this could be you and your children, have a goal of maintaining your Ten of Pentacles energy here. Your stability, your security, having a home, what you're building for you and your kids. It's generational wealth, it's ancestors. Having success, you're successful. Clarify the King of Swords. And I just see this as innocently pursuing your goals. Okay. Wow, we just had a lot come out. So, this King of Swords here is in divine being, ascended energy. So this is a good person here. Could be traveling towards you. A lot about your faith and you being in your light. Creating conflict with anything that you do for work. And now they're conflicted because what they were trying to work on, family and a rich girl here, it's not coming to fruition. Trying to create conflict. They could have some kind of struggle with law enforcement here, family members going to jail. You're being seen as abundant, or it's going to change your abundance to where you step into a Ten of Pentacles divine inheritance here. Doing rituals over this court situation. They hired someone to manipulate your chakras, to put endings to affect you energetically, to affect you in your intuition, and they didn't want you to come into your North Node. They were trying to put endings in your life to where you didn't come into your North Node. So, a boss in the legal system here, doing rituals over a boss. I'm just seeing this as a judge, this trying to do ritual over the court officials to where an illusion would be seen with this false narrative here, saying that you're not a sweetheart, that you're not this divine being, that you're not ascended, that you're not in alignment. You're not sick. They could have said that you were sick. You're not sick. And there's all kinds of messages here that are coming out, wanting to affect someone's health. Before I do that, I think I'm drawing here. Let's pull here. Someone with the Seven of Swords, I was going to say clarify the Seven of Swords, curse, and then furious while they're out traveling. They could have traveled somewhere to even have some kind of a curse done here. Now they're overwhelmed and they're overloaded because of imprisonment. Unbothered in reverse, we've got death. So someone's very bothered. They could be on their deathbed. And it doesn't matter if this person is on their deathbed, they're still going to go to jail. Getting a message that it doesn't matter. Clarify the Eight of Wands. It's a nightmare because now they're trapped in this investment and what they were trying to be successful with. They're suffering because of this energetic backfire, because of this curse here. Now it's a nightmare. They're in darkness because this curse was very dark, so now it's coming back on them. It could be trying to hide from the law. Clarify this health concern reverse. They're trapped in some kind of an investment that they made, trying to manifest the outcome that they wanted. And there's all kinds of proof and messages here. We've got pride and ego. Someone's self-esteem and their ego is definitely being affected right now. A message about manipulation with someone's health concern, trying to cause a health concern, trying to dictate and dominate someone's life. Someone with this Ten of Pentacles energy here, they're sick with this health concern. And with it coming out in reverse, someone could even be worried that they're going to end up having to die in prison. Clarify this Two of Wands. What's the skull here? Someone could have been sick and passed away and left you an inheritance here. The Ten of Pentacles and illness. Someone can be weak and fragile. Their goal was to get this money, this Ten of Pentacles. They're protesting against this sweetheart. That would be you, collective. They're protesting something in court, saying that you could be inadequate. Clarified this Child card. One tried to flip, but it went back in. It was the Soulmate card. Clarify Child. We got a real estate, wealth, an investment here. So someone could have invested in a house and a property. This could be a sibling. I've got bereavement with the Ten of Pentacles. With this illness, someone could pass away and went right back to the Soulmate card here. This could be a family member that ends up passing away here. And the health concern in reverse, they're no longer sick or suffering. And they were bothered because they had to go to prison. It could have really affected their health and sped up this death energy. They knew that it was inevitable, that prison was inevitable, and that the cops were coming because they were deceptive, sneaky criminals and thieves. And this curse has taken them out. Wow, as I just shuffled around, we've got magic. Yeah. Now it's a nightmare because they trapped themselves in this energy and they can't get out of it. Tell me about this King of Swords. I've got an online community, privacy online, looking something up online. They could know that someone's privacy was invaded. Planning and organizing, scheduling a time with the Five of Swords to come towards someone here. Separating someone so that there's privacy. These people are defeated. These family members here are defeated. Clarify travel. Wow, we got travel. So travel is clarifying travel. Exploring something while someone's traveling. Something could have happened when someone was traveling. There could have been a car wreck here. Clarify this false narrative. Parental figures here are lying about their child. Now they're with faith, they're guilty, they want forgiveness, they're trying to pray and ask God for forgiveness for what they've done. Because now they're scared because they're going to prison for what they've done. Conflict in the justice system here. Wanted to make you homeless. Wanted you working really hard, putting in a lot of effort and still feeling like a failure and being poor. Cast you out. And this family members here, they were sleeping good at night knowing that they did this to you. They didn't care. With rich girl here, we've got supernatural disturbance. There's an entity attached because of this curse here. It's their strategy. Because there's conflict over a gift. They're hesitant. They're trying to stay calm because they got to go to jail. Trying to hesitate on how this is going to unfold. A decision has been made and they're so confused and now they're worried because they got to go to jail. They're very bothered by this. Their strategies did not unfold how they planned with these rituals and with an online community here with the world. Something could be going on online that this King of Swords is looking into here that works in the Justice Department. Seeing the conflict. Could have even been searching spells online to do for these rituals. Okay. Let's draw from my handmade deck. Female cousin or cousins. Maryland could be significant. Okay. Clarify this Seven of Swords with this curse over here. Underground civilization with companionship. Age 35 to 45. Stolen drugs. On a mission to trap you. Conjuring death magic will end their life, not yours. So that's what this curse is here. And they're trapped in what they've done. And they can't get out of this. We have a corrupt attorney. It's going to be getting disbarred. Curses, hexes, being banished so that you have freedom. You deserve to be loved. They've had plenty of time to make it right. We have Fehu in reverse. Fehu represents wealth. The letter F and fire signs can be significant. Material loss, inadequacy, and insecurity. And where is it? On this protest card here. Inadequacy. In this court situation, they're mad because they were saying that you weren't capable of possibly managing a property here or this wealth or this investment. May feel impatient, a bit greedy, or lacking control. Can lead to missed opportunities or financial instability. Reevaluate priorities. Avoid impulsive decisions. Work hard to regain control over any chaos in your life. Be mindful of actions and long-term consequences. Yeah. And they have plenty of time to make this right. Tell me about this family members. A hex is broken. They're overly emotional because this hex is broken. Because you've upgraded. They didn't want you coming into your full power. So they were creating a power struggle. Someone's emails could be significant. Could have hacked into your emails, family members here. They don't want you to be admired. They want to be admired. And now they're worried because they're not going to be admired anymore. Give an offering to your guides. Your ancestors are helping you big time. Okay. We have a dreamer, and a devotee and follower. Could have like a cult or a coven here. We have Manez. The letter M and water signs. Manez represents humanity, identity, social order, and social harmony in the community. How you relate with others and your role in the broader community. Mutual respect, cooperation, the importance of understanding and aligning with shared morals and values. Humanity is a collective force. Each goal or wish has the power to unite and shape the greater purpose and path we all travel. Personal integrity. Use your sense of self and your interactions with others your sense of self and your interactions with others are in alignment with your core values and principles. Embrace your unique identity. Your family didn't want you to be seen in this way, trying to affect how people view your identity. We have criminal court and overseas. So someone in your family could even be overseas. Cryptocurrency could be an offshore account. Something's going on in criminal court here. Your solar plexus chakra, there's a power struggle. They're trying to siphon off of your solar plexus so that they can have your power, because they didn't want you coming into your full power. The solar plexus, when it's not blocked, is being confident, assertive, having good manifestation skills, being active and optimistic, reliable, and high self-esteem. And they didn't want you being seen in this light. A boss, Illinois, could be significant. Whoever's the boss in this here. We've got a death plot. A sexual deviant with the next partner. There could be a sexual deviant in your family. Kentucky could be significant. An ex-partner could have tried to hack into your emails. We have New Jersey, and sister or sisters could be significant. Someone's sisters could be between the ages of 35 and 45, and now they're worried. They've been playing in your energy on a mission to trap you, and your ancestors are helping you big time. Someone could be on the down low, or they wanted it to be on the down low that they were playing in your energy. Evie loves you, collective. And I love you. We've got tax evasion. A huge debt with tax evasion. Or this corrupt attorney that's getting disbarred. Could be trying to help with some kind of huge debt here in tax evasion. Or are they overloaded? Or are they overwhelmed and furious because of this curse, because of this death magic here? Yeah, they're disappointed because they tried to get someone skilled to do this. They wanted to celebrate, but they're disappointed because this curse and hex, it's banished. They were hoping for new beginnings. Someone skilled overseas. They had plenty of time to make it right. Someone could end up in an ambulance and it's divine intervention because of a sneak attack. Someone turned rogue. criminal court here, and material loss. Someone's overly emotional. Your ancestors are body jumping with divine intervention here. An overly emotional boss. A lot of money is involved. They didn't want you coming into your full power. The sexual deviant here with this death plot. A lot of money was involved with this death plot. There's going to be a good outcome with probate court. A lot of money's involved with the death plot. There's a completion here. Someone's reporting back to someone. They all voted on it. They're being exposed for committing fraud. Someone could be DOA, dead on arrival. That could be why this health concern turns to reverse. Loan payments. Someone could have taken a secret loan out in your name. Someone could be happy because someone's pregnant. There could be a baby here. Prayer is so powerful and it protects you. Yeah. You're very protected. You're coming out as this divine ascended being here. Toxic cult family. Karmic family's on demon time. And somebody in this family, toxic family here could have ended up in an ambulance, or they're going to. They're going to have material loss. Corrupt officials manipulating a court situation. They're going to prison. This corrupt attorney here, they're getting disbarred. They're going to jail over a stolen inheritance that they were helping. An overly emotional boss. Yeah, a lot of money's involved. There's problems with this money. And this death plot. Lost a significant amount of money with a huge debt here. So the stolen inheritance, now they've lost a significant amount of money because divine intervention came in. We've got the fourth house with foundations. It has to do with land, the family, the mother, the physical home, and karmic lessons being learned here. So this 10 of Pentacles here is what this is here. The moon and Cancer. These birth dates could be significant. You could be a Cancer. You could be dealing with one. Don't have to. It's just Cancer energy. Yeah. Ensues in reverse. Ensues represents mouth. The letter A and the air signs could be significant. It's a miscommunication. They're full of deceit with the 7 of Swords energy over here. Manipulation, confusion, and mixed signals. Gaslighting. Playing mind games, a covert operation here. Someone may be intentionally misleading you. This doing curses over this court situation here. A need for greater discernment and caution in how you communicate and who you trust. A warning, the truth may be obscured or that you may be misinterpreting the info you receive. Pause and reassess the situation. Avoid jumping to conclusions. Be wary of those who don't have your best interest at heart. Not the time to act rashly. Hasty decisions lead to trouble. This covert operation, they've trapped themselves. I've got a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius could be significant. Scorpio is Mars and Pluto in the 8th house, and then Jupiter and Sagittarius with the 9th house. Full of lies and deceit. They're going to be blindsided because the truth is coming out. PayPal could be significant. Scorpio rules the 8th house. Mars and Pluto. It has to do with other people's stuff. Gifts, wills, death, insurance, inheritances, joint finances, and other people's possessions. Sagittarius rules the 9th house and Jupiter. and it's about expansion. It has to do with your intuition, good fortune, distant interests, deeper meanings, higher education, long distance travel, and higher abstract thinking. Emails are definitely significant because email has come out again. Secretary with emails. Blindsided. We've got a good judge that's not corrupt. Somebody could be getting the death penalty. Clarified death. Trying to dictate and control someone's death and dominate and control them. Trying to play God in someone's life. Manipulating, putting an ending to someone's wealth, their inheritance, their stability. They're bullying you. Fallen twin or soulmate, chaser mode. Clarified death. They're furious because it's coming back on them. Their death is inevitable. Because they were trying to cause you harm, and so now that's what's going to happen to them. They were ignorant. Yeah. They were ignorant, all right. A lack of knowledge and information. Chinese zodiac sign of the dog could be significant. Could be the year of your birth, someone involved, or a year that something significant occurred. Divine intervention. Twice. You're protected. We've got a wiretap here. They're under surveillance. Their phones are tapped. I have going to prison. It's being exposed and they're going to prison because these secrets are being revealed about the death plot here. Ignoring their current partner. Someone could try and plead insanity. They're hysterical. They're overwhelmed. They're going insane. They're hitting rock bottom. We have a sexual deviant. We have a pedo here. Family pervert. They're overwhelmed and overloaded. You're being seen as innocent. These people have very distorted energy. Criminal. It's trapped. Seven of Swords. Got a rope. They're evil. Othala, which represents the home. The letter O in earth signs. Inheritance, heritage, ancestry, legacy, and tradition. Okay, it symbolizes home, community, identity, and the physical and spiritual legacy of past and present generations. Responsibility and pride. The importance of honoring our heritage and the legacy we will leave behind. Cultural and spiritual inheritance. Align your personal values with those or with these deeper roots. Security, stability, and comfort that comes with material wealth, home, and family. Somebody here is going to be getting their inheritance. We have a step grandmother or a grandmother could be significant. Mississippi could be significant. They're in trouble for what they've done. Someone could have gotten in trouble whenever they went on a trip. Okay. Someone in a companionship or an underground civilization here. They're worried because they were playing in your energy. They're worried about loan payments. Scorpio, Sagittarius, cusp. Sister or sisters are exposed for committing fraud in a covert operation. There's emails involved here. Corrupt attorney that's skilled dealing with this toxic cult family. Their emails are also involved. So they could be emailing back and forth with the sister here. And I was picking up on a sibling energy over here. This judge is looking into this stolen inheritance. Curses and hexes that were done overseas are being banished. So they could have hired a practitioner overseas. Someone's ended up in an ambulance because they stole this inheritance. Devotees and followers are on a mission to trap you. They're disappointed. They were blindsided because they thought they were going to be happy. There's a lot of lies and deceit and secrets that are coming out. There's a lot of debt here because there's a lot of money involved. And it's divine intervention. They're going to lose this significant amount of money because they've had plenty of time to make it right. Criminal court, probate court. Gaslighting someone. An ex-partner is gaslighting someone that they're reporting back to. They voted on it. Possibly gaslighting your sister energy here. Someone in a family is reporting back to a devotee or follower about these curses and hexes because they're playing in your energy. With the fourth house, with family, the mother, physical home, the land, and the karmic lessons. You have plenty of time to make it right on how people view your identity. They're going to be exposed for committing fraud. There's a miscommunication and deceit with a lot of confusion and manipulation and gaslighting. The whole covert operation here, keeping a lot of secrets. Now they're overly emotional. A boss didn't want you coming into your full power. They wanted you in an ambulance, but divine intervention is here. They were ignorant, bullying you. And whenever they do something, divine intervention rolls up. They're under surveillance. They're going to prison because their secrets have been revealed or they're being revealed, and someone is going to try and plead insanity. A pedo is trying to act innocent, but they're trapped in what they've done and they've hit rock bottom. They're fucking evil. Step grandmother or grandmother energy, or just grandparents, causing a lot of trouble regarding this inheritance with your ancestors. They're in trouble with your ancestors. Your ancestors see them as evil. Affecting your legacy and your heritage. A grandmother energy or a grandparent here could be trying to act like they're all innocent, but their secrets are being revealed with divine intervention here. And this pedo's evil. And they're going to prison. Trying to act all innocent, but they're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. They're in the Nine of Swords. They're full of fear. They can't sleep. They have insomnia. They've got anxiety. They're overloaded. They're overwhelmed. They don't want to die in prison. Yeah, with the sun, it's being exposed. They had a decision to make in the justice system, and they made the wrong decision here in the courts. A decision has been made. It was a tough decision. The truth is coming out, and they wanted someone to be blind to the truth. But the sun and justice, that's nothing but truth right there. The Two of Swords, they wanted the justice system blind to the truth. That's why they were doing these spell work over the justice system here. Something happened when someone was traveling. With the World and the Eight of Wands, and the World and the Eight of Wands came out over here. Yeah. Something swift. Got to do it now. It's going to be an achievement and a completion to the cycle whenever someone travels towards someone here. Clarify this Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands in the world. They're trapped because they thought they were going to get lucky and get this money. We got the Fool and it came out in reverse. Someone was very reckless. They're holding back. Naive. The truth is coming out about something that happened in the past. To someone's child here, you could be this child energy. You're innocent. It's going to be happy news coming in. I was drawn to the care card here with the parents. There's parental figures here. Could be grandparent age now. Stole something that a grandparent left to you. Could be a property with a mother. The Seven of Swords, criminals here. Yeah, but the Seven of Pentacles, they invested in it. Thought they were going to have growth and results from this. We got a Hermit with a Hierophant. It's being investigated. Okay. It's being investigated by the courts. This is a court official here. This could be a King of Swords, could be this investigator. A Hierophant could be the judge that came out, and they're working together with the Three of Pentacles. Trying to balance something out so that, and defending you so that you can move on to calmer waters. Moving from trauma. Better days are coming. You're going to have relief. Trying to leave someone in their final resting place with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. That's a literal death right there. With this death plot, a lot of money is involved. Death plot with the sexual deviant. I keep tapping into this. This Emperor is going to have to make payments. Father, having control and authority over you. This person's a tyrant. They're cold-hearted. They're immature. They're ruthless. They're making plans. They're going to have to endure this financial loss that's coming. Clarify this Emperor with the Page of Pentacles. They worked really hard to be in this wealthy energy. But the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower with the Five of Pentacles. So whoever they were in a relationship with here, they're full of grief, they're sad, they regret what they've done, they're disappointed because this Ace of Pentacles here with family members, with the Ten of Cups, leaving you out, and the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Confusion and illusion regarding you being in poverty here. Yeah. These family members were holding on for dear life. They were greedy. They didn't want to let go. Okay. Got a Queen of Wands. And a King of Wands. And a Death. They're in toxic devil energy. Obsessed with causing your death. Someone could pass away from a car wreck that's in this evil ass energy here. Could be this evil pedo over here. And their goal was to do that towards you. Coming for an Earth Angel here. Wanting an Earth Angel to be in the Three of Swords. A literal death. Full of heartbreak and trauma. King of Cups figure here. They're under judgment. They're already in spiritual jail. They've had plenty of time to make it right. Could be spying on you and what you do for work. Spying to see if what they did worked. Sending in a lover with Knight of Cups energy to come in towards you and sacrifice you with a love offer so that they could be victorious. Well, you're coming out as the Star. You're healed. You're balanced. You're spiritual. You have faith. Queen of Swords, you're honest. You're truthful. You're intelligent. You're very protective. You've been through a lot. The Queen of Swords is extremely strong. pull from this deck. Well, these death spells are coming back on these people. And they're not liking the results of their work. Well, it's their energy. It's what they've created. It's what they get to sit in and deal with. It's not your energy. You don't have to take it. You know, they just want you heartbroken. Gemini energy. They want you full of sorrow and grief. They want you sad and mourning. Feeling hopeless. Like you're always in a crisis. Being unhappy. Being hurt and bitter from the pain. Having extreme emotional pain. Clarify luck with this wealth and jackpot reward here. We got broken vase, Taurus energy. Having hardship and misfortune, overcoming these crises that they keep putting you in. 2 steps back, having to fix it, a change of state, being in grief. They're destroyed and now they're burdened. They're disappointed because they're having a setback. Try to destroy you. Someone could have been in an accident. They were trying to create an accident. And we got the crack shot, Miss Annie Oakley, Capricorn energy. An expert marksman. They targeted you. They were arrogant. They have a sharp tongue. You're competent. You could be an expert in something that you do. You're impressive. You're skilled. We got pillory with open dishonor and humiliation. Aquarius energy. Public ridicule and mockery. They got caught. They're going to be punished. They're humiliated. There's nowhere to run. They're very abusive. And now they're going to be serving time because of this money here that they took. They're guilty. They're going to have to confess what they've done. We got the biker. Libra energy. Got a lone wolf. Someone's impervious. They broke the rules. A need for speed. Someone could ride a motorcycle. Swift actions. Someone could be an outlaw. Clarify overseas. We got a Phoenix rising. Scorpio energy. Having a transformation. Trying to destroy someone. And you're just emerging and rising from the ashes and you're ascending. You transmuted this energy with these curses and hexes. You banished this out of your energy. The end is just the beginning. It's a new era coming in. We've got the microphone, Sagittarius energy, and a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp came out. So that could be very significant. Or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. With secrets, they're disappointed that these secrets are coming out. These curses and hexes are being banished. Someone's going to end up in an ambulance for stealing someone's inheritance. This judge is on to these people. I like this judge. You're speaking your truth. Could be speaking your truth on social media and speaking up, communicating, public speaking, being heard, making things known, what you're expressing. Something could be on the news. They're in poor health now. Virgo energy. There's a disease here, or a sickness, an illness, an unpleasant crisis that was an emergency. Need to take care of themselves. They're the root cause and the problem of what's going on. I think these people are annoying. You can't agree with these people. They've got pain and underlying conditions that they're dealing with here. Clarify false narrative. Well, they're defeated in whatever they've done. They've been very aggressive, wanting to win at all costs. We've got the balloons. Capricorn. High vibing. They're lying, saying that you're not high vibing, that you're not ascending, that you're not successful, that you're not attaining goals, that you're not independent. Like, clarify child. You're this high vibing earth angel here that's an ascended being, a divine being. We got roadblocks, Capricorn. Being blocked, having challenges, time to regroup. They're stalling something. They're stuck because of an obstacle. They had to take a detour and they can't do it right now. It's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. They think this is a temporary setback, but they're paralyzed in fear. Someone could literally end up paralyzed because of this mother load. Virgo energy. It's all about the prosperity, hitting this jackpot here. So they wanted this money and they're protesting it in court. They're mad because now they're furious because they're trapped in what they've done. They want this sudden wealth. They want to live on easy street. They want the fortune for themselves, and they're protesting this. They're being defiant. They're trying to reclaim their power, trying to resolve some kind of contract and express their truth. They didn't play by the rules of the game. They're challenging the status quo with the declaration here. Leo energy. Now they're crying over spilled milk. Pisces. They regret what they've done. Accidents happen. They made mistakes. They want to just leave something in the past and act like, sorry, accidents happen. Let it go. It's just a minor problem. Don't be disappointed. It's over, you know. We can clean up what we've done, but it can't be changed. Now they're overwhelmed and overloaded. Fucking assholes. Could have been doing this to you since you were a baby. Since you were a child. This is something that should have been left to you by an ancestor when you were a child. Aries, Cancer, Leo, or Libra, and Capricorn. It's having new beginnings and a fresh start with unlimited potential. You're being seen as innocent. They could have said that you were needy. There could literally be a birth of a child. You could have a sweet little spirit baby coming on the scene. Clarify imprisonment. A wish is granted for someone to go to prison. Cancer energy. Blessing. Patience pays off. Abundance is coming. So they're going to prison because they took this abundance. You're manifesting wealth and prosperity. Everything's going to happen in perfect timing. So you got to be patient. Within a few days, for someone here, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. For in someone's energy here, that's not going to be everyone, but something significant could occur in this. Clarify health concern reverse. We've got a person of water, the emotional idealist, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, being emotionally connected and psychic, empathic, intuitive, sensitive, and heart-centered, feels deeply and takes things personally. Someone could be a healer, a counselor, an advisor, or an author. They could be saying that you're sick and you're not sick. You don't have any health concerns. You're in good health. Clarify this message with 7 of Pentacles. We got the crystal ball and it came out in reverse. So someone's intuition is blocked. Scorpio energy. They're not seeing clearly. They don't have discernment. They can't plan for the future. They don't trust their gut reaction or their inner knowing. Their intuition's completely blocked. Clarify message. Ooh, we got the gavel. Sagittarius, happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Someone's going to be convicted. There's a decision made. An offer was accepted. They're going to have to pay attention with what's being court ordered here. It's fair of what's happening in this legal matter. It's a serious situation that this judge is bringing order to. An important decision was made. And it's finished. They're being judged. It's happening soon. Why are they furious? Because they're losing. They're defeated with the Five of Swords. That's why they're furious. And they're furious that these rituals didn't work. And these rituals are now taking them out. Because this curse is being banished. And it's a nightmare. We've got censorship with silencing, wanting to control. Libra energy. They're furious. Want someone canceled. The heritage was destroyed. Limiting your freedom and constraining you. Changing the narrative, playing mind games and gaslighting, wanted you constrained. Well, you're rewriting history. You've taken control over your life. They've created nothing but discord and persecuted you. Clarify justice. Dear John, rejection. They're rejecting the whole cold hard truth here. Capricorn energy. Breaking up and setting boundaries. Someone could be going through a divorce. It's a strained situation. It's the end, the final words. Something's not working. Cutting the cords. Give me one more for justice. We've got the shield. Being defensive. Someone in the justice system could be protecting you and guarding you. Standing up for yourself. Being prepared and heroic. Having security, being on guard, warding off energies that are negative and trying to hurt you. We've got the beehive. Someone's very diligent and persistent. They have a lot of stamina. They're tireless. They're hardworking and devoted. Been very busy. Patiently concentrating on their efforts. They've got endurance. They're working hard to bring something in here. With the labyrinth, they were deliberately making things complicated and confusing with these family members here. A problem to solve, a situation to sort out in court. Happening now. So this is like, for someone here, this current energy that's going on here, something's happening. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. Okay, let's pull some names. Just because the name comes out doesn't mean that someone's doing something bad, so please use your discernment. What names do we need, Spirit? Violet, Ray, Mitzi, Sylvia, Kendall, Melina, Holslaw, Bridget, Miles, Ari, Andrew, Ryan, Penelope, Phoebe, Desi, Desiree, Coleman, Anderson, Robinson, Robertson, or Robertson. Gloria, Bell, Bennett, Gavin, Emerson, Emmett, Landon, Braden, Nisi, Snap, Marilyn, Rodney, Jenkins, Henderson, Rice, Shaw, Eleanor, Jane, Jared, Colin, Tara, Leah. Spencer, Sandra, Peters, Simpson, Roger, Dwayne, Francis, Goodman, Buchanan, Zimmerman, Griffin, Russell, McIntosh, Sanford, Carmen, Caroline, Harrington, Bowers, Hipple, Noel, Noah, Justin, Dominic, Anthony, Dorian, Marlowe, Calhoun, Klein, Emery, Finn, Melissa, Nicole, Stewart, Stevens, Raul, Bill, Lane, Laney, or Lanny, Roseanne, Georgia, Alan, Chandler. Blakely, Shaw, Saunders, Henley, Andrew, Kyle, Ezra, Aiden, Hanson, Burke, Pearson, Holland, Oscar, Ethan, Ronald or Ron, Sonny, Ivan, Eugene, Mason, Jake, Alex, Jacob, Henderson, Hill, Oliver, Everest, Melody, Wayne, Sutton, Craig, Alma, Jenny, Eduardo, Darren or Daryl, Brewer, Fowler, Carrie Ann, Bradford. Maverick, Bishop, Sybil, Caleb, Mark, Jude, Wilma, Renee, Pearson, Phillips, Peyton, Caleb, Holmes, Howard, Cunningham, Moore, McKinney, Newton, Dennis, Davis, James, David, Kingston, Jordan, Cameron, Milo. Leah, so I grabbed two. Glover, Carl, Dale, Cruz, Ortiz, Baldwin, Hines, Hodges, Erickson, Caldwell, Carver, Bird, Davidson, Patsy, Wanda, Davis, Dalton, Jay, Louie, Mimi, Janessa, Kerr, Chin, Farrell, Maynard, Giovanni, Zakari, Hudgens, Huggins, Nicholas, Mills, Sierra, Ariel, Miles, Markland, Ellen, Karen, Meredith, Regina or Gina, Laura, Scarlett, Harris, Hart. But one more stack. Dylan, Logan, Megan, Amber, Torres, Shirley, Adele, Vivian, White, Harper, 1:10 exactly on the clock, Phyllis, Missy, Bobby, Kay, Ellen, Ella, Serena, Sharina, Lauren, Lacey, Lila, Ada, Haven, Callahan, Ashton, Colton, Philip, Solomon, Caitlin, Nicole. Let's draw some dates. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 10, 10, and 12, 17, 17, 17, 18, 21, 21, 22, 22, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, and 31. Z, D, M, L, L, B, H, C, W, F, H, S, E, J, U, H, X, A, B, E, B, D, baby daddy, Z, G, Abe, P, L, V, V, E, P, L, E, E, Lee, G, Y. Cool, I got it even perfectly. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. Don't force anything to fit. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here and for spending your time with me and little sweet Evie. She's back here. We love you so much, collective. I hope the best for you guys. I hope that whatever this is that's going on in your life, that there's justice that comes in for you. I pray for it every day for the collective. Let's just all work together and raise our frequencies and try and manifest this in. I love you guys so much. Bye, collective.